I do my best not to seem awkward about my answer, but any reason to worry disappears when Excel smiles. It takes some serious guts to move out here like that. I can't think of a single person who's made it out here on their own. A few nearby competitors watch our conversation. It's probably not often that Excel gives his attention to a random nobody he crushes early in a bracket. I've got some time before my next game. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. Oh, sure. With a nod, Excel leads me from the PC area to the back of the cafe. We pass a number of known players on the way there, most lounging around no differently than the cafe's other patrons. Maybe they aren't that different. I guess even professionals like to kick back with the tangle of chords and rush of caffeine every now and then. Games shouldn't be all business all the time, although I'd bet that KPGA executives disagree. Excel comes to a stop away from the constant tapping of keyboards. He then plops himself into a seat against the wall and invites me to join him with a wave of his hand. As I take my seat, I look up to find someone I recognize at his side. Jet, a Zerg and former VSL champion. She won StarCraft 2's very first grand final back in the beta. A year ago, she might have been the game's most famous player. Her flippant and inflammatory antics have made her a somewhat controversial figure. She rarely GGs and isn't afraid to trash talk on stage. And there she is, just sitting there. It's all I can do not to stare. A smile plays on her lips when she glances past me to Excel.
Excel, seriously, stop promising my autograph as a reward for beating you.
Hilarious. Hilarious. He can understand you, by the way. Who are you up against next round?
Some Zerg dishwasher on LHT/. I hate ZVZ.
Jet rolls her eyes back to me. After a brief appraisal, she lifts her chin and speaks a single word.
Name.
What? Oh, I'm Mock, a Terran. I'm on... Well, I'm teenless. Jet shifts her gaze back to Excel as if to ask, why did you bring this noob back here? But before she can actually say anything, Excel comes to my defense with an easy smile. Hey, cool it with the judgment until you've seen him play. Plus, you ever hear of a foreigner that came out here alone just for StarCraft? My man right here did. You have to admit, that's brave. If that endorsement wasn't convincing enough, he offers one of his classic grins for good measure. The response seems to satisfy her, for now. While I try to keep from showing anything to contradict Excel's assessment, Jet aims her attention back at me. Didn't see your name on the list of people who made it past the VSL qualifier. How'd you place? I lost my second to last match. The qualifier before that, I dropped out on the final game of the last series.
2 attempts without making it, huh? Hard to tell much from that. Mainly depends on the bracket you had. How do you live out here with no team? Do you stream or something?
I used to stream, but I didn't get enough viewers to make any money. My following is pretty small. Small's an understatement. Non-existent is, well, closer to the truth.
So your parents pay for everything?
No, I'm here on my summer job earnings and a little bit extra from my grandparents.
How lucky. I never got any handouts.
This isn't going very well. Still, Excel looks as collected as ever, watching with a smile as the interrogation continues.
Did you play Brood War?
Not really. I mean, I had a copy as a kid, but I wasn't good. Had to cheat to even finish the campaign.
Oh, then you were only a little bit worse than Jet.
Jet scowls silently at the jab. It's true that the 2 years she spent playing Brood War were mostly unremarkable.
Then this is your first try at professional gaming.
When I nod, she gives me a hard look.
Why are you out here?
What do you mean?
I'm sure you're aware of your chances. It's been more than 5 years since a foreign pro gamer accomplished anything noteworthy in Korea.
I know what she's getting at, but it's not like I have a particularly great or unique answer. I scratch behind my head and look away. I mean, why else? I want to become better at StarCraft. Everyone knows that Korea is the place to do that.
And why is that?
Well, fuck. I thought it was just what? I don't know what he just said.
No, I'm asking why you want to become better.
Oh, it feels like she's forcibly extracting the truth from me. All the same, I can't leave her expression unanswered. I do my best to avoid showing the embarrassment I feel in my honest response. Because I want to be a champion. Or at the least, show I can compete at that level. Everyone who plays this game wants that, don't they?
You're right about one thing. Every idiot that makes it up to Grandmaster and takes a map off a good player thinks they're pro gamer material. A champion, huh? Sheesh.
She clicks her tongue and sighs, but doesn't seem displeased. Well, at least any more so than usual. I wouldn't have much ground to stand on if I disagreed with her. Jet is one of the few who has accomplished what the rest of us dream about.
Don't be too harsh. His style is solid, and he stood toe-to-toe with me for a while. With enough time, he could compete. What do you think? Why don't you practice with him for a bit? I could. A little harm in giving him a chance.
Wait, back up. What just happened? Did he say practice? And did she just say yes? Excel answers her with a pleased expression. Jet takes a moment to stretch out before again crossing her arms across her chest.
Stop staring and say something, Mock.
The sound of my name wakes me up and from my stunned silence. I jolt upright and offer a flurry of nods. Yeah. Sorry, I say yes. I definitely say yes. Jet and Excel watch me in silence until I lower myself back into my seat.
It takes some determination to come out here alone. Let's see if it translates to wins, eh?
With a thumbs up, it's settled. I have somehow found myself with one of the best practice partners in the world. I really hope this isn't just for the novelty of playing with some random foreigner.
Excel, it's about time to get back to all-out attack. Wouldn't want you getting DQ'd if we'll be matching in the
God, wow, I butchered that one.
If we'll be matching in the semis. Can you be certain?
Wait, nope, that's him.
Yeah. Hey, can you be certain that I didn't lose to Mock already? What if this was my way of saving face? Funny. Have you lost to a foreigner even once? Hey, you never know who's playing on a barcode account.
You sure don't want to be...
You sure you don't want to pot split?
What is that? You sure you don't want to pot split? Oh, if they come and say... I gotcha.
Collude with you? Not a chance. What about you, Mock? Gonna stick around?
A PC bang with the bustle of a tournament isn't a great training environment. The bracket will probably take a few hours to work through, too. No, I'm gonna head home. Got a lot of practicing to do tonight.
Leaving already? Well, hey, it was great to meet you, man. Be at the Golden Zone Fire tomorrow morning, and we'll find out if you're overhyped.
Will do. I rise and offer them each a nod and thanks before heading back towards the PC area. The last thing I see is a vague smile from Jet as she leans over and whispers something to Excel. Smug look. I squeeze my way through the growing crowd and manage to make it through the doorway leading outside. When I hit the street, I'm met with a cool breeze and a rush of voices, sound, and light. This is it. A shot. One final shot to make it happen. One chance to live the life I want. I quicken my pace, eager for the comfort of a dark room and bright monitor. It was depressing before, now he's excited about it. Character arcs. This is the day that everything changes. Yeah. SC2VN. Written and directed by TJ Huckabee, something by so-and-so, and read by Adam Wennick. Oh, shit. All right. True to her word, Jet sent me a reminder to get over to the Golden Gun Zone Fire for some morning practice. I enjoy playing online and all, but matching against someone only a few feet away is way more productive. All right, and that's it for this episode. Be sure to check out our very next episode coming up in a bit. If you guys had a good time, be sure to hit those like, comment, and subscribe buttons. They help grow the channel a ton. Always looking to improve it. Let me know what we can do as well to make this a better experience for you guys.